After multiple failed assaults in different directions, 3 Russian soldiers reportedly lost control and were later found incapacitated. The scene reflected the breaking point of exhausted troops as the pressure and confusion on the battlefield reached their peak. In the Lyman direction, operators from the Signum Battalion detected movement within a pine forest. A Russian soldier was hiding behind a tree, trying to avoid detection. 2 FPV drones approached. With precision, one advanced from the front, drawing his attention, while the second maneuvered quietly around the rear, focused on the wrong threat. The soldier never realized what was coming. A brief impact followed, ending the encounter before he could react. A reconnaissance drone spotted a soldier standing near the remains of a ruined building. Appearing to speak with someone inside, the operators noticed unusual activity, suggesting the site could be a temporary shelter or a hidden supply point. Moments later, an FPV drone was dispatched to investigate and neutralize the threat. The strike destroyed the structure and confirmed the presence of enemy personnel. What seemed like an ordinary ruin turned out to be an active position concealed in plain sight. In the Lyman direction, within a dense pine forest, a Russian soldier tried to hide among the trees to avoid detection. As the drone approached, panic set in. He stumbled, fell, and was swiftly neutralized. Nearby, inside an abandoned civilian house, another Russian soldier was also taken out by a drone strike. Seconds later, outside the fence, a soldier resting under a tree was injured by an incoming drone. Moments after, a second one followed and completed the task. The forest returned to silence, broken only by the distant hum of engines circling above. Once again, a Russian soldier wandered into a ruined area, searching for something among the debris. Unfortunately for him, a drone spotted his movement and began its approach. Before the soldier could reach cover inside the damaged building, the drone struck, ending the encounter within seconds. At that moment, within a patch of dry bushes along the front line, an exhausted Russian soldier had fallen asleep, unaware of the danger above. An FPV drone quickly approached and neutralized him without hesitation. Nearby, on an open stretch of ground, another soldier marching across the field was also detected and neutralized just as swiftly. The front line remained under constant watch, where rest and movement carried the same risk. In the Pokrovsk direction, Ukraine's 1st UAS Battalion of the 59th Assault Brigade intercepted a Russian assault group preparing to board a military vehicle. FPV drone operators detected the gathering from above and acted immediately. A drone armed with aerial grenades approached and released multiple drops directly into the center of the formation. The sudden explosions scattered the soldiers in panic, halting their advance and preventing the planned attack on the city before it could begin. In the Kostiantynivka direction of Donetsk, Ukraine's 82nd Air Assault Brigade identified multiple Russian soldiers moving alone through the forest, along trenches, and across open roads, using reconnaissance drones to track their movement. The unit launched a coordinated series of FPV strikes, each drone locked onto isolated targets with precision, striking before the soldiers could regroup. Within minutes, several positions were cleared, leaving the area silent under the hovering sound of the drones. At the edge of a river, among leafless trees scarred by earlier fighting, a lone Russian soldier hid behind a trunk, but the watchful eye of the drone saw everything. Within seconds, an FPV unit closed in, locked onto the target, and neutralized him instantly. The riverbank fell silent once more beneath the circling sound of propellers. Near a ruined structure, a Russian soldier appeared briefly before being immediately neutralized by a drone. Not far away, another soldier hiding in thick bushes met the same fate. Across the open field, one more was spotted and taken out. Deeper in the forest, beside a large tree, a soldier was seen moving cautiously seconds later. A drone descended and neutralized him as well. Each strike was precise, leaving no time for reaction, only silence after impact. In the dense forest near Chasiv Yar, Ukrainian drone operators monitored faint movement through the trees. A Russian soldier lay flat on the ground, hands clutching his head, frozen in fear as an FPV drone closed in and neutralized him. Not far away, another soldier lay wounded in a trench, unable to move. The drone descended, steady and deliberate, and ended his resistance. Nearby, two others tried to hide beneath branches but were detected and struck. Farther down a narrow dirt road, one soldier had parked his motorbike and rested by the grass, unaware that a drone was already descending toward him. Each scene ended the same way, quiet and exact, with no warning and no second chances. According to the 7th Corps of Ukraine's air assault forces, Ukrainian troops successfully improved their tactical positions across several sectors of Pokrovsk. Through coordinated assaults supported by drone reconnaissance, the units advanced block by block, reclaiming key urban points once held by Russian forces. Over the past week, 85 Russian soldiers were neutralized in these engagements. The operation underscores Ukraine's growing ability to conduct synchronized urban warfare, combining ground maneuver with precise aerial intelligence to secure lasting tactical advantages. In October 2025, Ukraine's Unmanned Systems Force USF recorded significant results across multiple fronts. A total of 26 Su-67 enemy targets were struck, including 8 O-60 confirmed enemy personnel. These operations demonstrate the growing scale and precision of Ukraine's drone warfare capabilities, marking a new standard in autonomous battlefield efficiency. In the Pokrovsk direction, Ukraine's UAV Special Operations Unit Typhoon carried out a series of precise strikes against Russian forces. Their drones identified and engaged multiple targets, including infantry positions and transport vehicles moving between forest lines. Each operation was executed with measured timing and accuracy, disrupting Russian movements and logistics across the sector. By the end of the mission, several enemy assets were neutralized, leaving the area under complete Ukrainian control. In the Kupiansk direction, Ukraine's 116th Mechanized Brigade, operating under the Sky Riders unit, targeted a Russian artillery battery concealed within a pine forest. Using precise drone reconnaissance, the operators identified the gun positions and launched coordinated FPV strikes. The attack disabled the artillery pieces and disrupted enemy fire missions, restoring temporary control of the area to Ukrainian forces. In the Velika Novosilka direction, a Ukrainian thermite UGV carried out the evacuation of a wounded soldier, guided by an overhead drone. A fellow serviceman followed closely on foot, providing escort as the unmanned vehicle moved toward the designated extraction point. Upon arrival, an armored vehicle approached to assist, lifting the injured soldier aboard and continuing toward a secure medical position. The smooth coordination between drone, UGV, and ground troops ensured a successful rescue and safe evacuation under combat conditions.